and you're all...
Yeah, but we don't want it to be vertical.
Isn't that?
We're having technical difficulties, y'all.
Yeah, you could probably hear it.
We don't want the whole thing to be vertical.
Cussing and screaming and yelling and everything else.
So you can't...
I don't know, try it.
It's just, it doesn't...
Do it, look. Now try, see if I go sideways.
It won't let us do that.
All right, well flip it back. We can't have them getting dizzy.
We don't want the whole thing vertical. That's gonna suck.
It must always be that way.
I think you need to flip the whole camera this way.
You just did that.
For some reason, we can't make this the right direction, y'all. Hello, good morning.
Morning. I don't know, I'm just staring at things. It must always be this way. I don't understand.
We must need to turn the camera this way.
You just did that, literally.
No, like take this off and make it the other direction. Is it not? Is it not usually
You're
like
doing
that?
The same thing.
You know, like this and then turn it like that.
That's what flipping it sideways would do.
Well, it doesn't make any sense why it wouldn't be working. We're totally.
I'm sure this is super interesting.
Let's see. Then I need, if you're going to be vertical the whole time, then let's pull it back some. Or push it forward some. And lower it.
What a bunch of craziness. Why is it being crazy?
You couldn't flip it like this and make it horizontal? Y'all bear with us. You know what I mean? Like turn it that way.
Okay.
Just
That's literally what you just did. Here, do what you want to do.
Is that working? We can't get it. Wonder why it's not working right. Alright, we're going to have to just do it this way.
Yep.
Let's lower it. Sorry, y'all. We're going to have to do it vertically.
I guess they changed it. I don't know.
Totally sorry, y'all.
This is entertaining, I'm sure.
Live should give you an option to choose vertical or horizontal. Yeah. Are we still sideways? It says, do you have auto rotate locked? I don't know.
Did a human ask you this, or did
but a bunch of people, because we're pretty dumb about this kind of stuff.
All right, you guys just hold still.
Hold on.
Orientation lock is on. It was off, so.
So we're just gonna have to do vertical.
I don't know. It's been stupid.
All right, y'all. We're just gonna have to
That's
do
it.
vertical
I'm going
today.
home. Screw it. I quit. You guys are just gonna be drunk as shit by the time we're done with this.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. It's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it this way every week. Why in the heck would it
I don't know. It's got to be a
come
setting.
up some? All right, y'all.
This is the worst ever
It's
live
vertical.
in the
It's
history
vertical
of
today.
everything.
Can we lower it any more so it's not just the whole top?
Negative.
Negative? Okay.
You can point it down at my wee-wee if you want to do that.
You can get the full body. No.
Oh, sorry.
All right, y'all.
What are we even doing? This is insane.
This is why lives make me so nervous, because stuff can go wrong.
Yeah.
Is it good all right now? Yeah, see, it's just a vertical video. That sucks.
Cool. Well, we could always cancel it.
You want to try to do it on your phone? Or just roll with it? Y'all want us to roll with it vertical?
5 minutes
Hello,
of...
everybody. Good morning. All right.
5 minutes of stupidity.
It's just going to have to be vertical. We don't have another option.
Yeah. I don't know. She broke her phone. I guess what it sounds like. All right, so we're here, and 5 minutes of jackassery, and that's it. Game over. That's it. That's the rest of the... So, big news for today is the FLN. So, we're going to be releasing that at noon 30 Eastern. So, that'll be 12:30 Eastern. Maybe we'll be on here. Maybe we won't. I don't know if any of you guys caught the live I did with Jared. That was super long, and I turned into a zombie towards the end because it was way past my bedtime. So, we actually have all 4 models here. Am I in the right position to do this?
Yep.
Okay, so here's the black oxide, and I put the Hades grip on it.
Come over a little bit.
So what you can see is it's much thinner throughout. and you got the full grip. Now the choil is in there. I just got them done and got them coated on both sides. So you can manipulate that blade without cutting your freaking pinky off there. So there's that one. And then let's do the black in the ringless. So it looks
back up
identical.
Yeah.
If you look at the footprint of it, but this part is G10. So is same
back up
knife.
honey. Are you going to sharpen both sides?
There will be an option. For some reason, you're going to have to put it in the notes because it won't let me do the stupid drop-down menu, and I've tried 8,000 times. But see, it's thinner than it was last time you saw it, so that we can do that. So there will be an option to do that. We're going to have to upcharge because that takes a long freaking time to sharpen the back side, and we're doing that option because 50 state is not legal. Actually, there's a lot of places where it's not, so we're doing that. So see, footprint's the same. And then it's funny, we released these on Patreon 2 days ago, right? And we sold a bunch, which is awesome. So that's part of the benefit you get Patreon, because once these release at noon 30 today, I feel like they'll probably sell out. So these are the same knife, right? Actually, that was the black one. Here's the nickel bora. So same knife, but you've got this super grippy punch daggery, forward grip, reverse grippery, very concealable, and you have the option to add the ring to it. So 95% of the sales were with the integral ring, which actually surprised me because my personal preference is this one. Because you think about that from a concealability standpoint, and you still have the option. Now, a lot of people, must be one of our friends said that this makes a better bottle opener. Okay, get it, right? I don't drink a lot of stuff from a bottle, and the stuff I do drink from a bottle has a cork, you know, fine whiskeys, which is like once every 5 years. But anyway, I open bottles with just the back of a regular knife, just pull it and pop it. But I really like this one. I was super surprised that...
Yeah, y'all, I think that maybe it's because people haven't been told about how awesome it is, because when you showed me and I held it, it just disappears.
It does. So the original design, Jared wanted a similar handle to the clinch pick. And one, I didn't come up with that, and I've never been a big fan of that because it really is only one singular grip. You've got it in the palm of your hand. So just look at how that... Nobody's taking this thing from you, and if they try to, it's all freaking blade, so they're not going to be able to control the lower part of your hand, and you've got that good punch.
It really feels like, to me, when you hold it, it feels like it disappears into your hand. Like, you don't notice that handle at all, hardly.
Yeah, and that's what's... Because when you're fighting, you want a full clinch on these three fingers because that's where the control is going to come from. So when you can still get that same... Look... You'll always stick to the same way.
And then you have the option to add the ring if you want the ring.
I see. She's like me. I freaking love this. And if you want to do a ring for retention, if you want to do cool guy manipulations and stuff, you still can. And if that back edge is sharpened, you can do those back strikes zygomatic if you really want. But it's G10. And you don't have to have it.
Yeah, so not that we're not trying to sell all our stuff, but...
I figured it'd be 50-50, right? Actually, me, personally, and Jared was the same way. I'm going to have both. Well, I'm going to have a shop full of them. But if I were a purchaser, maybe we could do a deal. Like, if you want to purchase both, we take $100 off the total package. We should do that. We should do that. Can
you afford to do that? Would we still make anything?
No, we'll probably go broke.
We'll just be nice to people and not make anything? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just make $4 each, right? You guys think that, like, somebody had commented, did you delete that comment somebody made earlier? Such a small little guy, and it's got to be under $100 at least. And I'm like, bruh?
People don't realize
the material costs more than that.
It.
The material costs more than $100. So if you look at our price points and then paying some people to help me do stuff, there's not a whole lot of money left over. So anybody got any questions before I just completely ramble on about the FLNs?
They're all talking. I just was letting you explain them. How does the black coating hold up? The ring for me is like a retention holster from Hard to Kill.
Right, right. So that would be for me. Like the ring is retention. It's not a striking surface. And I want the convertibility of being able to have ring and ring less. So I'm similar in that respect. The black, it's proprietary to the guy who's doing this black coating. And he showed me, you scratch it and you oil it and it comes back. I don't really know how he's doing it. It smells like when I used to do a ferric chloride etch, but it is way more freaking durable. So I don't know. The jury's still out. It will not be as strong as nickel boron. I can promise you that. And, you know, it's a thicker blade. So, sorry, I just can't get enough of these things. I mean, there's no impediments on your grip on these things.
Piranhas, when are the piranhas on schedule?
I think they're on schedule November, 15 November to start shipping.
When are you going to release another batch of those? Did we sell out of those?
Yeah, they're sold out
We're
completely.
sold out of everything on the website except
everything but the mercenaries. And that's only because they came out early and they probably would have sold out
Pete's
before
sake,
then.
Hunter is in Washington, I think.
Washington
so
State.
He probably wouldn't be on this early.
Yeah.
But yeah,
set your freaking alarm and get up, Hunter. So the nickel boron is also going to improve in lubricity. Man, so we also got another cool shipment yesterday. Was that yesterday or Saturday? Friday? I don't know.
Need one with a larger handle for people with 2X hands.
I mean, it should still fit. However, oh, it's at the other shop.
We are doing a bigger.
It's already designed, so you're welcome. It'll be on the Night Stalker platform. So if you can imagine, where's my stalker?
BG, you're up early.
It'll be.
What time is it there? Like
that much bigger.
6?
So it's a longer blade. It's bigger. You'll like it. One of our friends, it's actually a friend of Tarani's, said the same thing. He liked the bigger one better. But we did this one as a pilot for Jared, and it's ultra concealable. The other one is going to be more combat oriented. Ooh, I almost made a mistake. Don't touch the firearms. Another cool thing is, where's the
We're going to release them today at 12:30
Eastern.
Think
right.
for yourself. He asked, when can you order one?
Yeah, so 12:30. Right now, they're still locked only for Patreon that has their magical Patreon code. And this was our most successful Patreon launch to date. It's probably because the Patreon has gained like 52 members in the last 30 days. So thank you guys for that. There's more than just, well, I don't want to oversell the Patreon, but that's probably why most people are there.
To get first access.
To get first dibs on it. Because we're selling out of everything so fast these days. That does that. We also talked through the names on this a lot. Design changes, thoughts on colors, thoughts on names, handle shapes, blade shapes, all that stuff. And we've been a lot more active the last few months on there because we're kind of getting in the rhythm, and I really like hanging out with those guys over there. So I do like that. But we sold a bunch on Patreon, and it dipped into the numbers pretty hard. But I said, look, you guys buy as many as you want. And
Dan Ringman said, and the blims.
And the blims, yeah, the blemishes are a big thing, right?
Hey, Mom, sorry it's vertical. They're probably trying to watch it on TV, and it's like a little skinny thing.
That's annoying.
Yeah, oh well. We just show how kind of dumb we are to technology when we try to do things.
We're going to try to launch this on another platform that will feed to it next week. We just didn't have time to get that going. Maybe start doing lives like all the professional people do on StreamYard. So then we won't have these issues. But then it wants to use a computer.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to see the comments, and you'd have to do the comments because they'd be facing you.
No.
Oh, that ain't how it works.
No, man.
Okay.
You just be looking at that laptop and shit, and you would just do it.
Okay. What's up, everybody?
Look, the people that work in our shop, I have every accent just about on the planet down. Like, down. Pat. Anyway.
What about the new Sapper? And then it says V2 in parentheses.
So that sold out. The one that's got the jimping and the bigger finger choil. They were late getting done, and then when they started shipping, I think the word got out, and the rest of the other 20 something got snatched up. That was a big batch of those sappers, and those take forever. Forever. You know what I didn't bring over here?
What?
The new FMF. I didn't bring it.
Why didn't you do that?
It's at the office. Send one of the kids down to the office.
Do the New York accent.
I can't do it.
Why do you do that? When I asked you to do something and you're on the spot, you won't do it.
Because New York Rob's probably on.
He is. He asked you to do it.
He's like, hey guys, I can't even do that over there. Like, look, we got flooding going on over here in New York. We got all these freaking Southerners running around, eating pizza and shit, getting fed. You don't know nothing. Nothing. Get out of here. Look, Rob was standing next to me at Blade Show when I did that to one of his other friends.
We told that story last week.
Whatever, shut up. I don't have a memory.
Hunter, everybody's asking about you on here. Everybody's like, Hunter does great work. Where's Hunter?
Hunter's like, he acts like he works for us, and he just likes us.
I seriously thought about asking Hunter if he would want to help us with emails. Because, seriously, we have so many emails, y'all, and we try
That would be weird, right? To get somebody else to be me?
We need to find somebody that's one of our really diehard followers because they know the products. And
we also need look, if you guys want to volunteer to kick freaking stupid troll people off of these things, send us an email later because we had an awesome guy I talked to this week, and he's like, I noticed your whole demeanor changed when the troll person got on there, and it does bother me when people say stupid crap because I was the guy that stood up for the kids that were getting picked on. And I didn't mind getting a little bit physical. You know what I'm talking about? We're not talking about getting naked either. Oh, sorry. I just didn't like that. And so to just kind of absorb that and let that roll off because, you know, it's just stupid. But anyway, if you guys want to volunteer to be the person that has the power to boot them off, let me know. And we're going to figure out how to implement that.
Pete's sake said I could help.
Yeah, Pete's super savvy.
We get so many emails and we want them to be personal from us. We want to be able to respond to all of them.
We're drowning in emails.
Hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I spend just as much time with blades as I do emails these days. It's kind of crazy. Cray.
When's that Warthog drop going to be? Somebody asked.
I don't have the list. Do you have it?
It's on my phone.
It's on my phone too.
You don't have your phone?
This thing?
Yeah. Yeah, Tim has done the schedule for the next, tentative schedule of all the blades for the next year. So if you have a question about a specific blade, you can ask.
Let me see if I can.
So you'll know when to possibly.
Yeah, we're building another website, and we don't want to get into all the reasons as to why we have to, but the short version is that when you sell stuff that people like and you're non-socialist, they don't like that.
Thank you, Roz Pavel.
Oh, man, what a great guy he is.
Yeah, he had an issue where his blades were put in the wrong postal box, and we were like praying for him to find them, and they finally turned up, and it was like an exciting day.
Yeah, it was exciting for all of us because we're like, oh, not because we have
Mr. Ed asking for the table sheath beading, and we have Vicky Artist asking if you can show the difference between the belt clips. We do plan on doing EDC talk about different carry options.
I can't find this stupid picture.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
We'll do it later.
I hate being on my phone, period, much less on a live. So we did a video of taking the sheath out via the table, but we'd have to pick up the tripod thing and take it in the shop. I guess we could.
We can do it at some point during the video.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we should have done it in the shop. Actually, I think we started to do it in the shop.
$20.
Woo!
Tim,
Thanks,
would you
Brandon.
consider making an FNF smaller, around the size of a Raider, or a little larger? Ooh, like a small Bowie? Oh, that would be so awesome.
Where's my sketchbook?
Wait, are you doing that? Yes, you did a mini one.
I made it, right? So
What's
it's designed.
Sketchbook?
Right there.
Let me grab it for you.
Look.
Keep talking.
People get a glimpse into my sketchbook, and to me, it's just my drawings, right? And it blows their mind. They're like, you draw these? I'm like, yes, I draw those.
Where is it?
It's over there on the table in that messenger bag. See that over there? My messenger bag looks like it's going to freaking war because it's OD green.
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy.
It's heavy because I'm
going to give it to you. I don't know where this is.
I'm a man. Give me my bag, woman. So look, we can talk about this. Like when you guys send cool stuff. So like one of my friends, we call him Hep. He sent this a long time ago. I don't know if we should name drop or not. Somebody sent me this maple leaf.
He's on Troy Elliott.
Troy. Okay, so this is my bag I carry.
Dan, $10.
every day. Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate all
So,
you doing, Camera Wife.
Troy,
Thank you.
Camera Wife is the glue that holds all of it together and keeps me from getting kicked off the air and does the video editing. Anyway, I stick you guys stuff on these bags. So Rob sent me, no, didn't send me, gave me this one, an American flag one that I actually was putting on there today. Anyway, this is the company that makes our hats, and they said test this out. This effing thing is bulletproof, man. It's also got 90 pounds worth of crap in it. But anyway, oh yeah, Rob, New York Rob gave me this over here. This little thing too from 511. Rob did that. Thanks, Rob.
So someone asked, Rooster, when are the last of the ABL strikers going out? Still waiting on mine. Have we shipped all
If it
those?
hasn't gone out, I'm just going to throw the guy. I'm not going to say his name. We're waiting on the G10, and it shipped. And it should have been here yesterday. I need to track that.
So it's
but
probably got a handle.
it's probably, and look, so here's what happened. If it's a regular color like black, the Raiders came in early, and the strikers were late. So we went ahead and started getting the Raiders done, and like an idiot, the strikers came in because they were lost. We weren't sure what the hell we were going to do with those. You can't say hell on here. What the hell's wrong with me?
Do a New Mexican accent.
No, oh, I don't know. I need to practice that. I can do an old
do a
Mexican.
Spanish accent.
Yes, I can do the Spanish one for sure, but I cannot do New Mexico. I don't know that. That's a little crazy.
You can do an Indian accent.
I did that in the shop the other day in front of the employees, and one of the guys was like snorting and bunch of drawings.
What's up, Chris Fisk? Howdy, Tim and Camera Wife.
What's up, bro? Talk to him. Oh, look, there was a design.
Minnesota accent, honey.
Don't you know that's Minnesota? Is that Minnesota? Hey there, Tom. Where's my, ooh, cool karambits. Oops. Jeez.
Okay, so back to the person that asked about the striker. If it has a name engraving or if it has a handle color that we're out of.
It's probably a handle color, and
That's
I
the
keep
holdup.
not reaching out to you because they're supposed to be here every day. And that's like one of those, yes, it'll be there tomorrow, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to make my customers panic because you're stupid and you make G10 slow. Did I call them stupid? Maybe they're watching.
Yeah, so if you want to try, if you want to email us, we can see if we can get it out earlier. If you want to change your
There it
handle
is.
color.
There it is.
Okay. Show it.
All right, so I'm going to cover up the name for the dude we drew this for. Look, can you see it? Am I the right thing?
Yeah.
So that's the Raider handle and the FMF blade. So here's how this went. I drew the FMF on the 20th of August last year on the Mercenary. And then I drew this big giant striker version, which is coming, that I freaking love. And then I liked it so much that later that day, on 20 August, I put the same blade on the Raider handle. And oh, I think it's awesome. I want to do it because it's got that heavy jimping and everything like that. Woo! So anyway, I showed that to Pike. But here's how the thing went with the FMF. Pike was just like, hey man, can you make a field knife? And I said, ooh, I've got two of them. Do you want a stabby one or a choppy one? And he said, a choppy one. So I sent him a text of that picture, and he goes, oh, the one on the left, I want it. I said, cool. So then I said, why don't we just call it Frogman Field Knife? FMF. She told me to go left.
Everybody's asking to see the sapper. You don't have one here, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Rooster.
It doesn't
if we
have
already
the jimping,
confirmed your handle, we should. He said we already gave him a different handle color.
Oh, then there's no reason it shouldn't have shipped.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get it out tomorrow.
Yeah, you can yell on here what your order number is.
Or send me an email of your name so I know.
Yeah, just in case, because something's weird with that. Because if we had and we gave you an option, there's no reason.
What type of pants does Mario wear? Who's Mario?
Mario Lopez?
Denim. Is this a joke? I don't know this joke.
I don't know either. Well, this is not the sapper with the jimping.
Drooling over the nightshade but can't find one for sale. We're releasing some of those very soon.
So that's the sapper without the jimping. Here's what happens. We run out of blades and I feel bad and I sell them to other people. But it's just got the same jimping from the Mercenary.
Zeke, I remember that. We didn't ship Zeke's he had brimstone.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we ship that?
I don't know.
We better ship it, like, fast.
Sorry. We'll do it first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a long-time customer.
Yeah, not anymore. He quit. Sorry. So anyway, it's got the same jimping on the back, and then it's got a bigger finger well. But that's the Sappa. We had a guy that was slightly confused about our ordering process on that he was mad that we didn't ship it in Battleship. We don't make them in Battleship. we made them for the Israeli Defense Force, and they didn't want Battleship. They just wanted OD Green. So anyway, he canceled the order. So there is one that if somebody really, really wants it and they email us, we will sell it to you as soon as it gets back here because they sold out. So there you go. What else was I thinking about?
What would be a blade for the woods, or what? Sounds nuts.
I mean, look, I don't really carry anything more than the Mercenary on me. I really don't carry the Sapper unless I'm going to do like jungle warfare type of stuff. I like the Mercenary because it says it's a 5.5-inch blade, but that's sharpened. But if you look at that big long choil, it's really like a 6-inch blade, but it's got that choke up if you're doing detail whittling or quartering out game, but it's also got that full blade. But this thing, for being 165 thick, it is so freaking light and fast. Jutras, you know what I'm talking about. So I like the Mercenary, one for a field knife style blade and for campy stuff. If you want smaller like EDC outdoor blade, it's the Bushman. All of my personal blades, I like to put this camo laser pattern on because I kind of like camo. I like it a lot.
People are asking about the Speed Go. You don't have any familiarity with that. You've not tried it.
No, I mean, no, I'm not saying anything about it.
Will the discreet carry clip still fit the FLN sheath?
Yes, absolutely. The sheath, I'm trying something a little bit new on the sheath, but nothing like crazy. I'm going to go with like some really micro rivets so that I can have an extra slit on the bottom so that you could maybe do soft loops if you want to, since that thing will tuck really well. But all of our existing clip platforms will fit. I should have the sheaths completely done by the end of this week. So we got we made the aluminum molds for them, which is how I like to do it, so that the fitment is the same every single time. I'm just running a few tests final on that, but yes, short answer, yes. I'm sure I started to answer 5 questions and have not circled.
You're welcome, Adrian. He's just talking about carrying scout style because of you and loving it.
It's
yes, you
very
can get
common.
Camo. Anybody can get camo on the blade. You just would select the
engraving and just type it
write
in.
it in the notes.
Part of the reason we're shipping.
Asked if we're going to do any more Nightshade Warncliffs.
Yeah, we are. I think those are February, March time frame. I gotta look. Yeah, see if.
Yeah. So anybody that's just getting on here, we have the tentative schedule for next year for all the blades. So if you have a particular question about when it's coming, and you can plan for it.
Most stuff is on there.
Yeah. We are going to do the Warthogs and Taylor's Ridges.
Yep, and the Bushmans.
Yep.
They all made the cut, so we're going to continue to keep those around. And we're going to keep offering everything in AEBL and the ADCR V2. The Nitro V is effectively AEBL, so nobody was like super excited about that. We are trying some S35 VN in this super freaking cool lightweight Skinner that I wanted to have out in time for all the hunting seasons. It's going on in the background. If you guys happen to catch that Instagram live we did, I was sketching out a blade and she turned the camera on and was like, wow, it's cool. And I liked it, and the reaction was so good on it that we decided to go ahead and put that one in the works. So that'll be cool. Raider blade, skeleton handle, S35 VN. Awesome.
I wonder where my CG is. First TCal, looking forward to it in the mail. Those are shipping too. The CGs.
An AEBL, right? So if it's an ADCR V2, check your spam folders. About a month ago, we sent out emails detailing why the AEBLs were going to be late and the ADCRVs even later. So if we didn't ship all the CGs this week, we probably got pretty freaking close in the AEBL. So,
will you be making any ring handles for the combatant blades from Jacob Vargas?
It didn't work. You know, I tried it. I think it's actually hanging
It wasn't comfortable.
It was so uncomfortable. I think it's right there.
It's interesting how it worked well on the EDC blades and on the
Yeah, so
Piranha.
I'm actually carrying my combatant today. I'm EDC Gray Man today. So what happened is, because this space is big enough for 2 fingers on the back end, putting the ring out there made it spread your fingers out, and it was super freaking uncomfortable. I hated it. We tried everything, and without cutting the steel out and changing the combatant completely, it just didn't work. And I hate it, but I wish I had I know it's out there.
Yes, Cheryl, you can. When you send it in for sharpening, just let us know and we can put camo on there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, the Century grips are out of stock. Those are...
They're in the same batch of G10 with probably what Zeke is waiting for.
Are those brass screws I see? No, those are like a rivet, aren't they? Like a...
This is copper refrigerant line. I had some left over from doing an ice maker at the house, and I have flaring dies that I use to press them in. And this is an old forge scale blade. I used to run I used to run the forge without. So if oxygen gets into your forge when you're heat treating, it will decarb the top of the blade, and then when you sandblast it, all that forge scale stays on there, and it looks really freaking rad. And then I started clay dipping the blades because some people didn't like that look. And I like that rugged, old school look. So I went with the OD green and the copper rivets. Which technically we could do now if you didn't want removable handles, because it's just refrigerant line.
Don't tell people that, because then you're going to have to do it.
I said technically we could. I didn't say I would.
You don't have time.
Yeah. But maybe we'll do like some magic runs every once in a while, some of these. Or we'll do like for New York Rob's blade. I'll show you that. If you guys didn't catch it last week, we built this blade on the live. We did the blade, we did the lasering, the sharpening, and made this custom sheath. And this was supposed to ship out to Rob along with a freaking screwdriver. But anyway, we didn't. Sorry, Rob. We should have felt bad because this whole city is flooding, but we didn't. We just didn't send it. But maybe I'll build one of those out and we'll auction it off on the tubes or something. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, I almost thought about being really extra nice and giving away one of these Karambits today.
That'd be extra.
I didn't ask you about it, but I'm sure you'd probably be all right with it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the sheath 100% nailed down, but...
No, I don't mean we can give it away now. I mean, when we start shipping them.
What are you going to do? 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 What are you going to do?
If you're okay with it, I'd like to do that.
You know you win, always.
How does your giveaway work? Is it international? Yeah, if somebody international wins the giveaway, we'll ship international.
Yeah, we ship international, just... Well, that's not a double-edged blade, so you should be good to go.
Remember that person that was mean and said, I knew I wouldn't win that giveaway because I'm international, and it was like totally a random giveaway. We don't.
Yeah, it's like a roll of the dice. On the lives, she usually asks like a trivia question. And
well, I'm not going to give away the Karambit yet. That's too good of a giveaway. We'll do that later.
Okay,
We might give away one of these new tag bags.
You want to see those?
No, let's talk about... let's do the EDC stuff first.
Okay, EDC.
She's
going to tell me what to do.
We already had a question about carry styles earlier. So.
Okay, cool. So, what? You want me to tell what I'm EDCing today?
Yeah, talk about EDC and
so this is really
for EDC, how to carry them.
This is really how
y'all ask your questions.
We got popular, right? I couldn't find blades that were capable of doing man's work that I could carry and not break or have to deal with a folder for deployment if I needed to. Can't say self-defense. If I needed to not say self-defense. So I started making fixed blades that would fit and give you full grips in your hand so that I could have those in the instance. And I was an electrician, needed heavy-duty, high-carbon steel blades that would cut forever because I work hard, digging the dirt and farming and all that crap. So that's how the blades were born. So I don't like people knowing what I got. I came up with this cross-draw sheath that's super slimline. That's my favorite style, right? I'm wearing a Core Essentials belt today, partly because some dude left a review on the new suspenders and said they don't work with Core Essentials belts. They keep popping off. Hello? Not sure. He said they're popping off. I mean, look, I'm jerking my pants all the way up. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I sent him an email and asked him, and I even loosened my belt to see, I don't know. I asked if he had them on maybe backwards, like with the clip on the outside.
Well, yeah, if they don't work for somebody, they can send them back. That's fine.
I don't mind. I just have never had that feedback.
I EDC the striker every day. Cool, Donnie S.
Yeah, man. So it's just very similar, small frame platform, but the Combatant is probably our smallest fixed blade EDC because look, I mean, it's the length of the palm of your hand, but you've got those 3 fingers. But I like a blade right up front in front of my belt buckle so I can get that left and right handed.
How does everybody watching EDC their blades? You vertical carry, horizontal carry?
Yeah, people, it runs the gamut. A lot of people like that inside the waistband draw.
Did you bring some clips to show some of that stuff?
But I put them on the workbench and not.
You're supposed to be prepared, honey.
I don't know how to do that. It's Sunday, right? Sunday, fun day, gun
I guess
day.
you can grab it and I'll talk to him.
Yeah,
So I'll read some of the questions. Somebody asked about the reverse Tontos.
I got those here.
Are, I don't remember the date, but he is going to release those soon.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to do an extra 40.
Somebody asked about the FMF blades.
Those are in 2 weeks, I think.
DCC front right pocket for the Raider. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, super popular. And I like carrying that way too.
Cross jaw, horizontal.
So I did want to show this on this FLN, right? So this is the FLN without a grip, without the ring grip. If you can imagine gripping a firearm, you can still comfortably do that and manipulate your trigger with this. That's a thing. And you can also do it this way too because it's got that hook. So you got nothing that impedes that. I mean, there was some DevGru request for a full-size Karambit that would do that. A company made them. I was asked to remake them. It never really worked out, but it's a thing, I guess. If you want to drop your M4 and transition. Anyway, I want to show that. So there's that. I got blades. I just
I love to carry twins, Ryan Henley. That's funny.
I went out there and grabbed
you didn't get what you were supposed to get.
the clips. Where did that box go? Box trolls.
Polo Loco earlier said, I want a striker. When are we releasing strikers?
They're sold out.
I know. When are we going to release them again?
I need to pull that. I got my bag.
Like Tim and a Stalker CQC pocket carry with a DCC clip.
I got this.
Yeah, the Stalker is
such
a versatile blade.
Yeah, you know, especially if you want to transition that to your kit, right? So this is the 5.1, the discrete carry concepts clip. I like that one a lot because it can go.
Yeah, a lot of people will email and say,
pocket.
I want a DCC clip, but I don't know, because if you only want to pocket carry, you need to get that clip. If you plan on doing anything else, you need to get the
It'll work
mod
for that
form.
if you want to. Sorry, I can't touch that. It's my 365. You can push that down behind your belt and it'll still lock in if you want to. But there's a little bit more versatility if you're going to IWB it with, say, the Mod 4 1.5 or the 1.75, because that's the same thing, and it goes inside and clips over like that. I don't know if you can even see that on the
Yeah, you can see very well.
So
feel free to discuss all that.
I like that. It's really discreet carry concept. Like, see this? This is my Alien Gear holster, and they still use these thick plastic, and I don't like those, but that's one of the best IWB holsters in my opinion. But the DCC really locks on, and it can also be used as a pocket clip.
Can you talk about the blades that would be good for those clips for EDC?
I mean, personally,
the smaller ones, right?
Yeah, the smaller ones, actually, no. I mean, I like the ring blades for that style because you can really get in there and access that ring. I'm gonna try not to slice my pocket off. But this is a reverse Tonto, naturally in the camo pattern.
And Vicky Artist just said, please bring more of those back.
So look, I like to carry with just the ring. So that 5.1, the reason it's like that is that gives you that drop. And then you've got just a ring, and most people have no idea what that is. And then that's super accessible for pocket. And IWB, I'll ride them up a little bit higher, and I'll back it right up against my IWB holster so that I can have that same motion if I'm going to do that. But if you want to do weapon retention, we can't touch firearms, but you can still IWB a ring blade and create that distance if you need to.
Why is it that you're restricted from firearm stuff yet? There are dozens of YouTube channels dedicated to guns and shooting.
Lives. You cannot touch them on a live.
Yeah, it's a new rule.
It's a new rule. They did a thing, and we actually kind of got a little shot fired across our bow. I think because they want to be able to scrub your video first to make sure you're not shooting someone on a live video, because that actually did happen. Some people were jacking around in a car on a YouTube live, and they were streaming and shot the dude in the dome, and some of you may have seen that. He went, and like on video, live. So they don't want you handling firearms on a live because they can't filter that and make sure you're not teaching people to kill other people or actually killing other people. So you can do it on a regular video after they scrub it and make sure you're not doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing.
Night Stalker on the belt and Piranha in the pocket. Hunter.
Yeah, that's a great combo.
That's what you do a lot.
A lot. Mm-hmm. I do that a lot. Night Stalker. And, you know, mine's situational. Like today, I've got the Combatant. I'm wearing my Discreet Carry Concepts stuff. I mean, my Core Essentials belt. I've got my IWB 365 because it's a lot smaller frame. I'm wearing my ankle med kit and my 511 jeans, and then my black shoes, black hat. Like, it just depends, because we're going to go run some errands after we get off the live, and I'm not always trying to be kitted up. I'm not going to the Goodwill in my plate carrier, and I don't want all that attention. And stuff's weird these days, right? I mean, you never know. People might just screw with you because you wear green. I don't know. It's not St. Patrick's Day, but whatever. Don't pinch me. I'll cut you. So my EDC changes up, and today it's Combatant. Moral of the story, buy all my blades.
Do you have any of your EDC stuff that you've gotten recently?
I got a bunch of new lights, but I don't have the lights on me. They're in the other room. But, I got something I started carrying lately. Look, here it is. Actually, I asked this dude if I could show it. So I carry this ankle by Lynx Defense because it's made in the U.S., but it has an extra pocket.
Somebody asked, hold on, honey, let me just tell them. Somebody asked what the second most popular blade is. I know we've said that the Night Stalker is the most popular. Maybe don't say the answer, and we could do that as a trivia question. You want to do that as a trivia question?
Yeah, we've talked about that particular blade today.
Well, you just are giving it away.
We've talked about a bunch of blades today.
Okay.
But anyway, one of the things that I started EDCing lately, one, because it's getting closer to winter and storms are more prevalent and power outages and weird world. Friend of mine, customer turned close friend, good guy, we'll just say Will. He made this for me. And I carry this in camera wife doesn't even know. I'm not going to take all the crap out of here, but there's a diamond wire on these two key rings for sawing or other stuff. There's tape. There's a ferro serial, little mini ferro rod on the bottom. He made these things, and I asked him if he'd be interested in selling these, and the answer is yes. So inside here, I thought this was super cool. I'm not sure what the little plastic piece in here is, but maybe milk jug? I don't know. Anyway, he even thought to put a piece of twine, like a fishing line.
Looks like a nice little mini survival
kit. It is. That's exactly what it is. You pull it out, and he's got the fine steel wool in there so you can start fires. Waterproof match. There's an earplug in here.
Where'd you get? Who gave you that?
Will. I can't say his last name. You know.
Will.
What Will do you know
Will.
that is like super freaking
he
capable?
Sends me earrings and all kinds of stuff.
Man, one of the best humans I freaking know.
He's very
such a good dude. Water purification tablets, fishing twine, worms. The coolest thing is the little mini ferrocerium rod that's down in here. I'm not taking all this crap out. And it's in this little waterproof case. I love this thing. I carry it everywhere I go. There's, I think they're going to be around $50. I'm going to try to help them source the materials so that that comes down. Oh, I know all the stuff that's in it. Look.
Not this Will. There's Will B is on here. And he said, not this Will.
Not this Will.
I
he is a
thought
patron.
it was cool that somebody, I think it was, man, I don't know if it was hard to kill or not, but he said he carries the Ops Hawk on his left rib cage under it like a belly band.
I tried that,
awesome.
and I love that. Belly band, and you can carry a small pistol in there, too. We can carry a full frame.
I'm thinking about doing that. I want to start carrying on my body, like some kind of a thigh holster or something.
So look. There's fishing worm,
Hold
lures.
It up. You can't see it good.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So a diamond cutter, and then that's the little things for it. Fishing weights, the earplug, and then you've got the fire starter in there, and then the little P38 can openers, and the whole list is
TKL belly band, question mark?
Man, we got so much going on. Minnow jigs, worms, sinkers, floats, earplugs. We almost
bought Massaro holsters when he went out of business because Tim loved those holsters so much. We were talking to him about it, but it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. I really, really liked the Massaro holsters, and then we kind of went back and forth. The price was right on it, but then
he sold the rights to the clips too.
That was the biggest thing for me. He sold the rights to the clips.
Hi, Ryan Henley.
Old T-clip. Hey, Ryan, what's up, brother? Happy Michigan. That's where I'm from.
He has to go do his honey-do list.
Oh, man.
Somebody asked the pouch you have in your pocket. What is that?
Oh, Birch River Yellow Birch Outfitters. Made in the USA. Another friend of mine, Chris. I'm not going to say his last name because he's a detective. This thing is incredible. He also sent me this pen, and this is Tiarto, and this is really cool. But the Yellow Birch Outfitters is great, and I keep my cards in this little wallet, and then I keep my notes on this, and I literally do carry all this crap. And then in here, I've got various sight adjustment tools and extra batteries for my sights. I mean, I have like 4 sight adjustment tools. My little...
I had a steak for breakfast this morning from Maurice.
Lucky. Where's my steak? And then my CBN pocket hone. Keep it all nice and tight. Keep it in there. Yellow Birch Outfitters, made in the USA. And listen, if you'll recognize the way these pockets are laid out, it's because this guy still hand makes all of his stuff, and he gets ripped off by Viperade, namely.
Yeah, you used to carry that.
I carried the Viperade, and then one of the dudes that knows the guy's like, hey, just so you know, that's made in a communist country, and this is not, and here's the original design. And I'm like, wow, that's crappy, but that's the way the world is. So if you guys are interested, reach out, and then maybe we'll bring these to the market, and we'll probably just sell them through the website, maybe, to help that out. I'll do that, and then in this other, so that's the Lynx Defense thing. I keep bleed stop in here. I keep sucking chest wound stuff. I keep my little, the fast tourniquet by Rapid Tourniquet. Gosh, I can't even think. My Medic. They make these, and then I've got gloves in case you have some nasty disease that I don't want.
Okay, so.
And a spare mag in my ankle.
I have an alpaca zip. I don't know what that is. Is that a pouch?
Yeah, it's another style pouch. I've never tried their stuff, but I've heard really good things about them. And then, as always, I'm wearing my 511 Defender Flex pants because they're flexy and they don't look like they've got hidden pockets.
Camera wife, try the Filster Enigma for on-body carry. Thank you. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
My buddy lives in Chattanooga. Wait, I told my buddy who lives in Chattanooga about your adventures at the Chattanooga market in December. Going to try and get him to stop by and say hi for me. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we had people pick up weights.
We had somebody last year do that, and he sent his friend over, and we took pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, come by. We'll be there the first 3 weekends right before Christmas.
Do we need to talk about the Karambit again for people that are just getting on?
Yeah, you guys want to see more about the FLN?
Yeah, so they're going on sale today at 12:30.
12:30 Eastern, so soon, like an hour and a half-ish. I know it seems super fast. The reason we're kind of moving our timelines up is we've gotten a hold of all the steel that we're waiting for, and I ordered a bunch of freaking steel just in case WW3 happens and all the carbon steel in the world goes to make tanks. That's why I did it. So We're going to be dropping blades every couple of weeks until January, February. So new stuff. FLN, FMF, some of the Ops series stuff, the new Agent series that we started with Bob DeMarco, that new Skinner, new. And then we're going to quadruple our production schedule next year, which means, I don't know, no lives anymore. I don't know. Like we have to schedule running errands is what we have to do today. Like camera wife's going to kill me if I don't escort her to the store. So
don't forget our t-shirt for joining. Are you a patron, Beastie Boys? I'm happy to give a t-shirt. I just want to make sure I didn't not send your t-shirt. If we didn't send your t-shirt, give it like a few days because we sent all the new people their t-shirts. If you didn't get it, reach back out.
And then we had 4 or 5 joins since Thursday.
On sale today, you say? Yes.
Yes, the FLN's at 12:30. So I'm going to unlock
that. Can you show that
that
Skinner mock-up again? And the Agent series.
I got the Agent series here. Somebody asked me about the Speed Goat, which I thought that was funny because somebody saw the drawing of the Agent 003 and said, that blade looks like the Speed Goat. And I didn't know what the Speed Goat was, and I had to look it up. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Neat blade. Anyway, it's just a straight back. So that's number 3. And this paper's all freaking wadded up. That's the drawing of that one.
I like that Warncliffe so much.
That warning is nasty.
And that's what Troy Elliott said too.
Yeah, that warning is nasty.
Oh, that's a funny question, Adrian. He actually has made one of those before. Can you do a custom mushroom knife? He's a mushroom farmer. We did that for a guy that... He
literally just texted me a second ago. Said, you haven't answered me back in forever. And I'm like, bro, I'm busy. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I'm capable, but I don't have time.
Skinner mock-up.
That's at the office, but I've got pictures.
You didn't bring your...
Remember, I sketched that on a scrap piece of paper in the office. I didn't do it in my sketchbook.
You are so unprepared, honey. For on-body carry, check out Alien Gear belly band or just the regular belt holster. Okay, I'll do that. Yes. Oh, Adrian, I don't know if he can make another one of those now. He's not really doing custom.
Yeah, that's what she was going to say. I'm looking for this picture.
Your knives are hot. Can't wait for more night guards. I've been waiting to order one. Yeah, those are coming soon. If you just got on, he's got the year scheduled out for all the blades.
Here's the schedule.
Do you remember when night guards are coming?
Later in the year.
I know that.
I just don't know the exact dates without looking at it. So there's a sketch of that Skinner. Can you see it?
Sorry, Pete. He doesn't have the mock-up on him.
That's the sketch.
That's the sketch.
But I did do a resin model of it.
I'm really excited about that.
S35B. What? Yeah, we're doing it. So yeah. But if you see the 3D that I did on the computer, I added the Raider swedge to it. So it's going to have that.
Will you be coming to Mark's Outdoors in Alabama? I don't know about that. He said he reached out. Do you recognize that?
I mean,
what is that? Is that an event, Donnie S?
Crap. Anyway, so yeah. Somebody's trying to stop by and pick up a blade last minute.
Right now?
For a birthday present. And he's like, hey, is that knife in the drop box? And I'm like, no, I'm on a live video.
Tell him to come in here and get it while you're on live.
I mean, and I also didn't put the black handle on it. It is sitting out there.
Oh, yeah, Hunter. You know you can show any pictures or post anything.
Yeah, man.
The hoodie is out of this world. It's not too heavy and very soft. Yeah, I like those.
Love them.
The quality is good.
Yeah, I was super excited about that.
We got had more polyester in them, and I didn't like them as much as this year's.
I think he's outside. Like, for real.
You can't just leave the live to go get
I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying, like, he said, I'll wait outside.
Do you want me to go give it to him?
I didn't put it in a box or anything.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I'm busy, right?
Are we like the most unprofessional live people that you guys have ever seen?
I don't know, man. I've tried to watch some other people's lives, and they seem boring. But, hey, whatever.
Freelance human being. I'm a fan of Four Brothers Holsters family operation, and great quality also makes for various lights. No, Hunter, you can post any of our stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll check them out. Send an email about it too, because I like holsters. I have lots and lots of holsters.
Does anybody want to see the Karambits again? Has anybody just joined, wants to see the different?
We'll just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Forget about it. All right, so here's the two with the integral metal ring, right? So this is the black oxide. This is the nickel boron, right? So same exact blade, 2 different finishes. This is not going to be as durable of a finish as nickel boron because nothing is.
You can't see that it's black on this video, but it is very dark.
It's black, like it's deep gray black color. And we did add the choil. The pictures online are not going to show that because I literally just got these back from plating after I made the differences. And the ability to sharpen them is there, but for some reason, it won't let me do the stupid drop-down menu. So it's going to be a nightmare trying to figure out who wants it. So
yeah, so you just have to write in the notes,
Put it in the notes, right? I should charge more because that's a pain in the freaking
What's the
tail.
reason for a thicker ring? You mean on this blade or just in general?
Mine all have thin rings so that you can make that full clamp.
A traditional Karambit does have a
They do have a thick ring. When the guy wanted me to collab on that blade, I didn't like the feel of that because it didn't give me the grip that I'm used to. I couldn't put my finger all the way in and keep... I mean, look, see how that's thin there between your finger? I don't know. My thought is, back in Indonesia, when they first made the rings, they didn't have the ability to get heat treatment as spot on, and they had to make them thicker for durability. But he said it's got some mechanical thing in any of the training that I've ever had that just impedes me manipulating that blade the way I want to and screws up my grip. I want to use a natural grip. I want everything to be intuitive so that I don't have to relearn something that seems natural to me just to use one specific knife. So I don't know. Maybe an Indonesian person could tell you.
Your rings are just so comfortable.
I do, and I really was resistant on that, and that probably is what torpedoed that project. It wasn't comfortable, and it didn't make sense for the way I make blades, and I didn't want to just make it just for the hell of doing it.
Troy, that may have been before he finished. That was like a proto. I don't know.
The picture on the website is thicker because that's all I had
to take the picture.
With. It's much thinner.
Could you show how you sharpen your Karambit when you get a chance? Y'all, he was texting me and said, "This is such a bitch to sharpen."
Yes.
I mean, it's not easy.
It is very difficult. It is incredibly difficult.
Our mercenaries in stock, but he could show that, right? You could show it sometime if we do another live out in the shop.
Yeah, I got some tips actually from Neves on that. He pointed me in the right direction on how to get that done. It's hard. It's hard to do. He said a 1/2 inch, and I can do that, a 1/2 inch blade. So that's the with ring. So these two are without ring. So this is how it will come, and then you'll have the ability to put this G10 ring on there as well. And the G10 ring is strong as H, but it's not like bust glass strong. It is strong enough to knock somebody in the head. So that's the black one, but either color. So then you can get this full grip, and then what I like about this one that you can do is...
And one of the things we were saying earlier, if you just joined, is that the one without the ring, that's the Piranha grip alone,
it's so
comfortable, it disappears in your hand.
I love it.
And you can add the ring if you want the versatility. So you have both options.
But early indicators were that most people were ordering it with the metal ring, which I thought was kind of surprising. But hey, Patreon speaks, right? I just liked how, and it's so small that it'll drop into that little stupid watch pocket, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, we wanted to be able to show the different carry options. We haven't finished the sheath.
Yeah, I hope to finish the sheath up this week. So this is it without the ring, but the same platform profile with the ring.
Thanks, Casey. Glad you like it. He was talking about the shirt, liking the shirt. Could you compare the Piranha and the Karambit? That's a good idea. Do you have one?
No.
You know, we can't keep the Piranhas, and we've literally sold every one.
I've even sold my personal.
Even test models, like even his personal.
Yeah.
Oh, Caitlin has one up in her room that's not like an old
How cool is that, right? Our 8-year-old has the only Piranha in existence in this house. I think that's pretty cool.
You want me to get it?
Neat. If you want, I mean...
Show because they're the same grip. They're the same exact Piranha grip. You can use the same...
You could go get that and take that knife outdoors because they're sitting in our driveway.
But you said it's not ready yet, right?
It's sitting there. You can just give him the warrior grip that's on it, or give him the set of grips that's sitting next to it.
Where's it sitting?
On the table right there. I mean, it's like right here.
Oh, this is a good question that you can answer while I go do that. I have a Night Stalker that I carry IWB. Do you have a clip suggestion if you need to tuck in your shirt?
No, I don't. I have to think about that.
You couldn't use the Mod 4 for tucking in your shirt?
You could probably, because you can tuck your shirt in down in behind the sheath, but I'd be concerned that it would catch. Yeah, and there's a black grip laying right there too, right?
No.
And remember, you're mic'd.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to come on the video.
I don't see a black grip.
There's not a black grip laying there?
No.
All right. Just tell him sorry. I mean, it's a super freaking favor for me to do it on a Sunday anyway, so.
All right, finish
that's just
talking
what
to
I'm
them
gonna be
while I
doing.
go out there and do this.
But yeah, I think you could. I don't really know how I'm just going to know what you guys are asking. You're going to have to wait until Camera Wife gets back to let me know what you're doing. If anybody wants to know more about my EDC stuff, I guess we could talk about that.
Talk about blades. Top 5 EDC blades.
Oh, my top 5. Personal. Combatant. I carry the Raider more than I carry anything on the planet. So profile-wise, they're pretty freaking close to exactly the same. You've got about a 1/4 inch shorter here, but that grip is super shorty slimline, and it tucks away. I use the Raider on the days I know I'm going to be doing heavier work. The Striker is probably what my next go-to is. So that is the Striker with a blue jean micarta, and I'll do the blue jean micarta because it matches that blue jean super well, especially when it gets oily. And then you can also add a Century grip to that Striker. And people do ask all the time, why do the Century grips not come in all the freaking colors? Because that layered G10 and all the different colors, for some reason, it has a tendency in a torsion to split. And I don't know why. And micarta, it's got the big pieces of canvas, so it makes it a lot harder to get that detail. Anyway, so Striker, those are 3. I like the Striker for an EDC blade. I carry the Night Stalker a lot, especially if I'm going somewhere where I really think that I need to defend myself more. On my kit, I keep the CG, which is the Night Stalker in just a thicker version. I just like it. It's heavier duty. And then after that, I'll usually carry the reverse Tonto. So those are my 5. My personal 5s. Oh, cool. Now we have a Piranha.
Did he do good without me, y'all?
Look, they're probably talking so much crap and how stupid I am and
He always
weird
says
without.
he can't do videos without me here.
Right. I like my wife more than any other person on this planet, even myself. So I feel weird without her. We do everything together. Everything. Everything.
Yeah, we're attached.
Yeah. I think that's cool too.
Multi-clip may work, somebody said.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them, but if you might.
Good morning, Mark Vansel.
Morning, Mark. What's going on? All right, so here we go.
You could have shown us your dance moves.
Me? No.
You can sing and dance.
No, I can't dance.
Yes, you can.
She says I can. All right, so look. This is pretty rad, right? So that's the Piranha.
Come back some, because it starts going out of focus. There you go.
So look. Literally, this grip will fit on this blade. I do that a lot because I think, and we get the feedback that the grips are so comfortable on our knives. I try to use them multi-platform. One, it's a lot cheaper if we have the same grip platform. We don't have to charge a whole ton of money.
And you have the option to change out all the
And
handles.
you can change out all the grips, so we don't have to revamp everything.
You had the Hades grip on there, and it looks so good. Do you have one here?
Yeah, look at
I
that.
really like that.
Woo!
Is it possible to order grips? Back up some. It's, you know how it goes out of focus.
I don't. I'm on this side of the camera.
Is it possible to order grips with the blade? If I order with black, can I also order OD? Yes, you would go in the grip section and do the Piranha grip.
Yes. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. So yeah, Piranha grips. I need to put that. See, we're kind of unprepared for this launch too. But that's the Hades grips. And these are not available yet for order.
Yeah, the
this
lighting
material
is bad, but this dark blade with these red and black grips, it looks so
Is it better if I hold
good.
it up in the light more?
No.
Down in the light more?
Yeah. It's still not showing up as dark as it is, but...
Weird. I don't know. I love the FLNs, right? I feel like a ninja. Actually, I do know how to do this. So look, I do want to show, that's the G10 ring, and that's the not G10, the metal ring. So we did have to have a little bit of thickness on the outside of it, but if you look, the profile is identical.
Hunter said, oh man, I want that grip now.
Yeah, this Hades grip is awesome. You could probably just put it in the notes, maybe order Brimstone, put in the notes that you want Hades. We may have them by the time, if it looks like it's going to be a hold on those, we'll just shoot you an email. But the drop downs are all going to be there.
Can I add a G10 ring from the FLN batch for my Piranha?
Yeah, same. It's the same grip.
It's the Piranha.
It's the Piranha Sentry grip. Yep, you sure can. So just Sentry grip Piranha. Man, I need to change that. Put that on the notes. I can change that super fast.
So what did you say were the top 5 EDC blades while I was gone? Raider, Combatant, Night Stalker, Piranha.
I didn't go Piranha. I did Reverse Tonto and Striker.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I've been carrying my Striker a lot lately.
How much is the Karambit?
$250. $250. And if you guys wonder why, look at all the amount of time that it takes. That's a lot of freaking grinding. A lot. Look at that. This thing is wicked, man. I really like that hard forward thumb because when you have a blade that's got that angular and this recurve, it pulls itself in. And man, oh, I got the box from in Georgia. Our tack bags are made in Georgia by Georgians. You want to
talk about the tack bags? We're going to do a giveaway of a new tack bag, y'all. We got some camo.
Multicam. They're $5 more expensive. I'm going to add them to the website mañana.
How can I get the new rivets for my combatants?
Just order them.
I have the older ones that don't have the pass-through. Yeah, they're called
lashing screws. And it is $5.50 for one. Because they cost that much to make. That's why they're so expensive. Actually, I think we're losing 50 cents on those because I think they're $5 on the website. So you're welcome. I'm not even covering costs. What an idiot. I need to do that.
Jacob, send an email. I can help you.
The tack bags, the black ones have been very, very popular. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to get them in multicam. So I couldn't get the price where I wanted them because multicam fabric is copyrighted. So.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. Giveaway time.
Right. So giveaway. Look. Multicam tack bags, Coyote TCL knives, Coyote everything. In case you guys don't know, this is 2 inches so that you can pass this through a duty belt. It's got the molly on the back. I threw it on the floor.
How do you EDC that?
You can slide it right through.
Do you carry that?
I did. Remember, I've carried it a bunch of times, especially if I'm like at a place where I need to carry stuff and I don't want to stuff it all in my pockets. I'll put it on my thing and then I can zip it up and nobody can take my crap. The inside, you'll recognize the pockets from that yellow birch. I really like the pocket layout. So it's got the 2 smaller pockets and then the tuck in. There's padding.
Yeah, Tim actually designed this and had this American company make it. So that was pretty cool.
Did you get them squared away with the blade?
Yeah.
They were good to go?
I just said we don't have black grips. Here you go.
Was he cool with it?
Yeah, he said thank you.
He's a nice guy. Anyway.
So the newbie to your knives, is the Nightshade a good first? Will you have any in the near future?
Yeah, the Nightshades, we're going to be dropping 30, 40 of those before the end of the year, the reverse Tontos. Those are going to be ready to ship, not a pre-order. Get on the newsletter because I'm telling you 50 of those would sell in minutes. So
here's a good question while you're talking about that. New to tag bags and slings. What's the general idea for use? From Bob Smith.
I like a tag bag, one, because I can carry this out on the range or I can throw my crap in it. It's padded. And then this one will allow you to mount this to your plate carrier if you carry one and look down like a KDU style thing.
Some people put it on their belt, right?
I carry mine on my belt sometimes, like if I'm going to a place like Disneyland, which I haven't done in a million years. But if I did, I would want it on my hip so that my stuff is more secure and nobody can take it off.
Move your body over a little bit. No, move your body over a little. You're off to the left.
All right, look. So that's the new tack bags. They're going to be added. They're $5 more because the fabric is more expensive. That is a true story. Made in the USA.
Okay, back to that question real quick before we give it away. Is the Nightshade a good first blade?
Yeah, I think so because it's a good defensive blade. And it's a really good forte into how to handle a ring blade.
And Freelance said, I recommend getting a practice blade with it first. With it
Faux
also. Yeah.
show.
So a trainer and a nightshade would be a really great first blade.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, don't be flipping your freaking blades around without practice because you'll cut yourself badly. It happens. We get pictures all the time.
Okay, so for the giveaway, I have a question. It's not knife related. It can be a guess, or you may have heard him say this at some point, but he hasn't said it a lot, so you'd have to have watched him a lot.
Ooh, man.
Okay, so what is Tim's, and this is for the first person that answers this, not...
On the feed.
Yeah,
Boop.
the first name that comes up, not...
Everybody
time,
at the same
because
time.
otherwise I have to give away 100 tack bags.
Like we did on the stupid
And this will take a
sweatshirts.
while. I don't think people are going to get
Okay,
it on
cool.
the first
I'm
try.
going to drink some sparkling water.
And don't answer it unless you actually want the tack bag.
I don't know if he's on here.
Lee Simmerly, are you on here?
Anyway, Lee makes these. Like he makes them.
Yeah, okay.
I love this thing.
What is Tim's favorite
Chicken. I'm just
cuisine?
kidding.
Not Indian. We mentioned that the other day. His all-time favorite cuisine. He will drive hours to go try these places. Favorite cuisine. First person to get it gets a tack bag.
And then in the meantime, we'll talk about what Lee made with these. If you want us to...
Rock! Barbecue! You won. Rock.
Literally, on my birthday, we drove 5.5 hours from my favorite barbecue restaurant in the United States. 5.5 hours.
Rob Mazzatetsa said Chick-fil-A.
We made Rob go broke at freaking Blade Show over Chick-fil-A. That was the funniest thing in the whole
Rock,
world.
send me an email with your name and your shipping address.
Anybody could have guessed that. Fat kid in the South, what's going to be his favorite food?
He
Barbecue.
never gets it though.
I don't.
I just don't give him that very often.
She doesn't like barbecue.
Well, I like it, but I don't eat it as much as
I would
you.
eat it every day. I also would not fit on the camera this way if she let me eat it
No,
as
we
much
went.
as I
He
wanted.
drove us to this place called Ridgewood Barbecue.
Ridgewood Barbecue, holy cuss word.
Yeah, Hunter, he does love Indian food, but if he had to choose his all-time favorite, it's barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, Indian food is like my go-to because everybody in the family likes it. But barbecue, right? So this place, let's talk about Ridgewood Barbecue. It's outside of Johnson City on this little holler where you wind around in there, and it's, if you don't get there in time, they'll kick you out. Like the doors open, if there's too many people, they just cut the line off. They use hams.
It is a good. I do actually like those sandwiches.
It is.
They're good.
So they use hams, which is counterintuitive to barbecue, right? And they thin slice it on a deli slicer and they crisp it on the griddle. And holy shit.
It's a cool ride over there too.
It's a cool ride. I worked as we installed the advanced metering infrastructure all over the United States. So I was in every state for many, many months at a time for a lot of years. And that's the
had
meters
every
that read
food.
back. And I would always ask the locals, what's the best food around that you've got? And let the local people take me there. And this place is like off the beaten path. But you go in there and all these famous people have signed stuff on the walls. And it is lights out. I mean, holy crap. I love it. I don't get the
It's in
slaw on it.
Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah, outside of Johnson. I think is it Piney Flats? Anyway, Ridgewood Barbecue, Johnson City, Tennessee. You can look it up. They'll take you there.
Thanks, Hunter. I'll try that. He's talking about a butter chicken cooking sauce. Yeah, we
Yeah,
love that stuff.
freaking, tikka, butter
I've
chicken.
not tried that brand, but I bet it's
I'll
good.
be loving. Let's get Indian food today.
Rob said, oh wait, where'd it go? He's going to cater barbecue at next week's Blade Show for all of us. Next year's Blade Show. Johnson City, Tennessee, know it well, home of Pride Communication.
I don't know. I worked for Johnson City Power Board up there for like 3.5 years, but now it's not called the Power Board anymore.
Oh, it looks like Cheryl Houghton put Elizabethton. So it's
Elizabethton, it's kind of outside.
Yeah, we were visiting Johnson City, so I guess I just assumed that's where it was.
It's a super small town, but the major populace there is.
They have this like blue cheese stuff. I hated
Holy
it, but Tim loves it, and
shit.
it's like, I swear it's like
They
took
serve it with
and
there's no mayonnaise in it,
It's
by
like
the way.
they took mayonnaise and put a bunch of chunks of blue cheese
No
in
way.
it.
She's
Yes,
such a
it
liar.
is.
It is the best thing. And my daughters and kids, they all loved it. They serve it with saltines. Wow. They'll kill
Okay,
you.
let's quit talking about food.
Yeah, because I am fat and I love food.
Are you guys planning to sell the Century grip with matching grip color for the other side?
So it only comes in black and OD green. That's it. So you can only get the Century grips in black and OD green because those are the strongest G10s that we sell. We just can't get it strong enough in the other stuff. So it will come with both sides on the FLN, and we're trying to get the cost down on that. But material, people, our stuff is made in the States, in the United States. L'Amérique. Is that sacrilege to say America in French? I think it is. You're not supposed to do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's why they're not in the multiple colors. OD green and black are the strongest on those. But they're going to come with both sides.
Miss Told, I'll send you some of my jerky.
I
You
do-
used to make deer jerky
Used to
all
make
the time.
a lot of jerky. I got one of those big commercial freaking dehydrators.
I do think I'm going to give away one of these Karambits before this is over.
I figured you would. That's just what you do. She gives stuff away.
Which one do y'all want me to give away? Integral ring or the piranha?
I guess whoever wins, let them choose.
Let them choose? Okay.
That's what I would do. Right.
I got to think of a trivia question, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Has
you
to
already
be a good one.
you already went
Too
with
easy.
barbecue.
It's too easy, then
Yeah,
we got to make them...
we'll get a fight. It'll be a fight. But yeah, man.
What was that name? I'll be in Piney Flats in 2 weeks.
That's Piney Flats. That's where it is.
Oh.
It is. Ridgewood Barbecue. Ridgewood. That's what it's called. Little place. It better still be there. They better have survived.
Oh, what if it's closed? We haven't been in
They
forever.
better have survived the slamdemic.
I'm trying to see if there was any other questions from earlier.
You
I
guys
think
asked
somebody
them again.
asked if there was any mercenaries left.
I think so. I can look at the stock
They're
right now.
close to being sold out.
I think.
Random number drawing. Man,
Yeah.
How would I do that though? Because there's
How many
like,
people? Like a number between whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stock. I'm not checking text messages on the mercenaries.
Yeah, we sold out the last V3s. We sold out the.
The only thing that we have will be the FLNs at 12:30 and the mercenaries, but that is all going to be changing rapid fire. Get on the newsletter because we're dropping the FMFs. We're dropping a whole ginormous batch of Night Stalkers, which will include V2s and CQCs.
Adrian, give away a reverse Tonto. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, I've got those too.
I'm terrible. I would give away all our product and we
Yeah,
wouldn't
we'd-
make any money.
Yeah, we'd be broke as H. How do you get broke as H? Where is the...
What's
There it is.
the largest Warncliffe you've made or have in pre-production?
The Guardian, it's just like 3.5.
Is the Hades grip available for all the blades?
It is.
Yeah, I think we don't have it in stock right now for all the blades, but we are going to add it. We just didn't add it to the website, so if you want it, you can just send us a message.
There's one mercenary.
One mercenary left?
One.
So everything's going to be sold out except
The FLNs.
when we release the FLN.
The FLNs. That wasn't the plan, guys. we have sold more than twice what we dreamed of selling this year in 2023. So typically this time of year, we'd have tons of stock and be going into the holiday seasons. So any of the stuff that's releasing between now and Christmas, I would suggest jumping on it. I mean, we're incredibly blessed and fortunate. So thank you guys for that. But as fast as we make it, they're just selling out, which is
What
awesome.
has Camera Wife been EDCing lately? I still EDC the same thing. I don't change it hardly at all. I did say
That could be your
I did
trivia.
say I wanted to start trying to carry a V3 because I looked at it the other day and I was like, man, this is such a cool looking.
Yeah,
blade.
she picked up. She's like, I want one of these. Will you make me one? Of course. You win. Always. You win.
But I just still carry it's the Gideon V1, but it's a Night Stalker.
CQC.
Yeah, Night Stalker CQC, and then I have that. What's the name of my gun? The Smith & Wesson.
She carries a Smith 380 2.0. Easy. A lot of numbers. Mouthful. It's a really good pistol.
I also have an old Warncliffe that I carry sometimes.
She does use it a lot.
Old sheath with soft loops on it that he made a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a, what's that where you used to do the grind? Where it's real, I don't know if you call it the grind.
It's a full flat grind.
The belly or something. It's so sharp, and I use it on boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think we're going to start bringing all those nightshades out in higher grinds. I liked the thought of that really just gap you open. I mean, not gap you or anyone open, your boxes. Because that steep grind, but I think we're going to start offering those two in a high grind, both, so that you can do more EDC friendly tasks with them.
Is that why that's so sharp? Because it's a high grind?
Yep, it's a full flat grind on that. That thing is a laser. It cuts.
I do like the nightshades. I mean, the nightshade and the night stalker both because of the grip.
Yeah, all the same grip. So there you go.
Okay,
Let's see.
Manuel Herrera just joined. Sorry I'm late to the party. Are the new Karambits available for sale? Do you want to talk about those again, or is that overkill? So we are going to be giving one of those away. I think we'll put it to the end of the broadcast so that...
The FLNs are available at 12:30 today.
Yep.
And 2 people just joined Patreon, and you guys can get on those right now. Those 2 people that I just saw the notification from. That code is still going to be good to go for you guys up until 12. Well, you can use it, but it'll be faster if you don't at 12:30 for those. I'm playing with this. I'm playing with this thing. It's just a giant slap bracelet with squishy stuff for your koozies.
You want to give it away?
It's a neck gator. That's how it does. That's really...
Oh, it's worth a lot now. It's been on your neck.
I peed on it too, so if you want to...
Oh, so gross.
I know, right? What a nasty human. Man, all that talk about food.
You getting hungry?
I'm driving to Johnson City today. 6 hours. Let's go.
Aren't like most barbecue places closed on
Yes, damn it. I think Ridgewood's closed on Sundays and Mondays too. And the baked beans, man. Best in the world.
Do y'all want us to give away that koozie thing? Would y'all want that?
Should we start carrying those?
Yeah. Do y'all want those on the website? We're ordering cups. We're gonna add those
From Simmerly.
tumblers. And if you want a koozie, let me know and we'll do a giveaway on that.
Made in Texas, man.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Super cool. I don't know. Are there any questions? Do we want to?
Okay, they said they want to do it. Let's ask that question about the second most popular blade. I don't know what the answer is. I think I know what the answer is.
I know what the answer is.
Okay, if you want the koozie, what is our second most popular blade? Someone said the Raider.
Nope.
Someone said Warncliffe, Striker. I don't even know the answer to this, so you'll have to tell me. Striker,
As they come across.
Raider, Piranha, Nighthawk,
No,
Mercenary.
we're hitting all around it. Everywhere.
Piranha, Night Stalker, Reverse Tonto, Gideon.
Reverse Tonto. That's it.
Tonto, Wacko Jr.
Hey!
Wait, Wacko, didn't you win a koozie last time? I think he won a koozie last time.
I'm pretty sure.
You can choose something else. You can choose a cup or a t-shirt or something else. Some of our
We got other koozies too, right?
So the Reverse Tonto is
Yeah,
the
that's
second. Is it really?
Shit, yeah, man. That thing, it sells so
Oh,
fast.
he said no, I won the tack pack. Okay, cool. You won a koozie.
Cool.
So you can email us your info.
It's like between him and Hunter, I guess. Like for who's winning the most stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Brandon.
That Reverse Tonto, man, is super, super popular. Can't keep them. That's why I held
What
back.
do you think? Do you have one you could show?
Without grips.
Yeah, what do you think is the reason why that's such a great blade?
It's wicked.
Is it?
I showed it earlier.
Can you use that for just like EDC, or is it?
Some
just
people do. Some people
self-defense?
carry them for box opening and stuff. But I think it's got that same grip, but it's nasty. It's sharp on both edges.
Is that one of those ones that you say is a meat cutter and not a?
That's right.
paper
This is
slicer?
this is a meat cutter and not a paper slicer.
For the people that are watching, if you have a Reverse Tonto, what do you use it for? Do you use it just for a what if get off me blade, or you use it for other stuff?
This was developed for a third shift police officer at a local municipality, and he mounts it behind his magwell so that because it's really thin, it's easy to get to, and it's CQB type of stuff. It's all business. So if anybody tries to take it from you, it's gonna catch them either way, and it's fast, especially if you do that reverse. That, man, that's wicked. And it's comfortable both ways. So it gets you coming and going, right? It's just one of those, it's easy to use, it's easy to grip, it's easy to get to. It's hard to take away from you because it's got a ring on it, and it's all bene.
If I sent mine back, can you add the steeper grind?
On this one, I don't know if we're doing it on this. I don't know how I would. Because, I mean, I could...
I've tested this blade on a deer I killed last fall. The wound looks like an axe hit it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's super wide for that reason. Because a super thin, slicey blade on a deer carcass goes in and out. But this thing opens a deer.
That's so cool, Sean. He said they're watching while getting groceries.
Man, can I do that? No, I can't. I don't have the attention span.
So when do
to
we
do
think
that.
we're going to release some of those?
Here's the thing. So the FLN is today. Jason Pike, the new FMF, is in 2 weeks. Night Stalkers are probably 2 weeks beyond that. The new, the 3 Ops series, the Striker, Stalker, Raider, and 200 more of the Ops Hawks are 2 weeks beyond that. I don't know. Because, my God, thousands of blades are going to be shipping between now and Christmas. I mean, look, here's the thing. You guys bug Camera Wife until she goes release them. Because that's what's going to happen. They're sharp. The sheaths are made. Everything is in the shop for them. We got tons of grips for them. I think what we'll do is put in stock exactly what grips we have for them. And when they sell, they sell. And you can buy extra grips later on. That's probably what we're going to have to do.
It gets you coming and going, LOL.
It does, man. It's a mean thing, dude. When you think about that, like what makes a warnie popular, because it's kind of got that tip down on the bottom, is that hard forward press with your thumb. And then you can come back and do it. Nasty. You can't do that. You cannot say those things on the tubes.
You think you're going to release them in January?
No,
Sooner.
no. I'm going to do them before Christmas.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is find the gap in the schedule where I can release them before Christmas and get them in stockings before St. Nick comes to town. You know what I'm talking about?
Jacob Vargas, I need another one for wifey. Yeah, I carry the nightshades.
Yeah,
They're
she
great
does
for
a lot.
that.
And look, we recommend it so much for that because it's easy. You don't have to, look, you don't need to train to grab a knife the way it feels popular. And look,
The way it feels popular.
common to grip. Look, see, I need to eat. Man, fat kids without blood sugar are problems. But
Do you have any blims available for sale soon? Mr. Ed, one of our patrons actually offered to buy all the blades and then do random drawings on there. What do you think about that? What do you think about that idea?
yeah, so one of our patrons offered to buy all of the blemish blades and give them away to fellow patrons.
As just giveaway,
Just to be
right?
cool, right?
Yeah.
And did we get back with him on
Well,
that?
we told him it was really nice, but we didn't say for sure.
I don't know how we would do that, but I thought it was really cool that he did that.
Hunter said, man, that's a great person. He actually buys a ton of blades.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. He got it like that, I guess. I don't, but it's such. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I think that the Patreon blemish blade stuff is hard because we just post them when we have them.
and we're not tracking
And there's some
inventory,
people
and
that are
it's
like on the West Coast, and they're like, "Oh, I missed my opportunity."
yeah, yep. That's the thing. That's why we're doing the 12:30 release of the FLNs today. I should probably text Jared and tell him that.
Yeah, I don't.
gonna do that
I don't
while we're
have,
on here.
We don't have a whole lot of blims right now. I might have like 1 or 2 combatants. We just sell them. We just sell them so quick. But we'll post on there for sure the ones we have once we decide. ADC RV2 and ABL for Nightshade ?
Yep. We're gonna do them and all that. Everything's gonna be coming in.
Great idea, but some for sale too. Yeah, maybe. I think that's a better idea. Maybe do a little bit of both.
What?
I just remembered, there was a Gideon V3 on my table for a blim. And somebody will be really excited about that on Patreon.
Yeah. Another one?
Yeah, remember? Because you had one that you were going to hold for Pete's sake because he's been asking for forever.
And I'm holding it.
Yeah.
And you found another? Awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Jesse brought me that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's just got some kind of a sharpening thing where he said it wasn't perfect.
Well, I can maybe fix it.
Thank you, Lyndon. Best hour and a half I've spent online all week. We thank you guys for hanging
Thanks,
out
guys.
with us.
I'm sorry I'm like texting and we had like the camera straight up and down because I'm a retard and who knows. And I'm just texting Jared Neve.
You texting him while we're on here.
Yeah.
I can't even tell mine is a blim. It looks great. Yeah, most of the blemishes really don't look like blemishes.
This look, I don't know, some of you guys probably heard this story. There was boxes and boxes of blades and she's going through them like, what are these? I'm like, they're blemished blades. And she's like, where are the blims? What's wrong with them? And I'm like, they're just not up to my standards. So she's like, I think we could probably at least recoup the cost that we have in these blades if we offer them. So I did. And it was...
You didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
You're
because
like, that's not my quality. I don't want to put them out there.
That's right.
Because look, whatever money he's put into that blade, at least you'll break even if you sell it as a blemish. Otherwise, it's a complete loss.
And when people pay the prices for those, that's covering cost. And people are like, holy crap, we're not making a bunch of money off of those blades.
Off of them.
I mean,
but
off of our regular stuff.
I really like being able to offer those to people.
It's a really fun thing for her. And we're very adamant about us being the people that interact with customers. So that's something that she gets to do. She really likes that. And I really like it for her that she can interact that way. So she pushed me, just sell them. People want to like, but then what if somebody else gets it? And then it's not my stuff and it's not perfect and it's not this and it's not that.
Donnie S. just joined the Patreon.
Thanks, Donnie S.
I think he was on here. He just asked how to join a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he did. I see it. There's a notification. Donnie S. Thank them with a personal message. Thanks, Donnie. That's your personal message.
If you want to, go ahead and send us your t-shirt size.
And look, let's just thank everybody.
We send t-shirts and challenge coins to all the new members.
So, Donnie S., thank you. Dakota, thank you. And Tai, thank you. That's the notifications I have. And the other guys commenting, I'll get to them after, but I am going to be running some errands with Camera Wife today, my best friend and my favorite person. Actually, we tried to run errands yesterday, and I'll just tell myself, I was being a horse's ass yesterday. I don't know what was going on.
Well, you also wanted to play with your new gun toys today.
I'm not touching guns.
You might want to do that. Don't you have some new gun thing you wanted to try out?
Okay, so here's what I did. I mean, some of you guys probably like my gun content also. I built a range in the backyard and don't think I'm rich because all it was all the extra dirt they pushed up from when we had our septic tank that cost $8,000 to get fixed and replaced. And all this dirt, they were pushing it down because they had to clear the woods out because we live on a mountain and it's a hill. So we got these big, huge woods behind there and they had to clear out all that stuff. So what do you want me to do with it? I said, just push it down in the bottom, shy of that wet weather creek, and I'll just shoot into it. And the guy goes, ding! How about I actually make you a shooting range? And it was like, not even $1,000. Gravel, built the berm, put the rocks. I mean, it was great. And so we did that. And I'm like, I can never leave the house because I work all the time. And I really enjoy training.
Hunter.
I really enjoy it. So I started doing it. And then I'm like, man, I'm running through my backstock, my SHTF. And I started calculating what that cost in today's ammo prices. I'm like, man, this is getting expensive. So I found this thing that you can replace the BCG on an AR and shoot 22 longs. It's like $170 and it came with 3 magazines and you can shoot 22 long, which are pennies, literally. Like they're less than 10 cents a round instead of 50 cents. And I tested the thing and it works brilliantly. And because our shop is 3 doors down, the guy who's 2 doors down, so we're on both sides.
Yeah, patrons, if you don't have the new challenge coins, the only difference is the old ones didn't say member on them.
That's right.
So if you don't have one and you're a patron and you want the newer one, go ahead and
Yeah.
Send me a message.
And I've got more on order, but it's taking forever to get them.
Nuga Knife CMMG conversion kit ?
You got it, brother. That thing works freaking awesome. And I'm running it in my 223 Wild. And what I've been doing lately, one, it's people are commenting how I'm trimming down. It's not because I'm narcissistic and go to the gym. It's because I'm doing training again for what I used to do in the military. And I'm wearing my full kit and I'm running around my woods like an animal. And I'm loving it. So the guy said something about me shooting the 223. Like, what were you shooting the other day? And I'm like, that was my 223.
Yeah, it's too loud. And there's people, some of our neighbors work nights. And I'm like, you're going to...
So I switched to the 22 long on that. You know, it's not going to hit as hard. It's not going to be as accurate out to 100 yards. And I've got that much distance here.
Okay, can we cut that off and talk about the FLN again since it's getting late? And
Yeah.
Give one away.
Yeah.
Liquid gas, sorry if I'm late to the party, but what type of coating does the black FLN have instead of the NIB?
It's an oxide. So it's black oxide, which is basically kind of a cosmetic, but it also will help with corrosion prevention because it's a black oxide. So it will require some more care, and it's not as slick as the nickel boron. Won't be as durable. You know, like the nickel boron, you can't scratch it. I mean, you can make the surface change, but you have to have something that's harder than 80 Rockwell to scratch the nickel boron. This will scratch like a regular carbon steel or like a regular knife. But
I know, I've tried scratching it. And
I know. It's very, very durable. And whatever he's doing, and he won't tell me, obviously, because he doesn't want to reveal the secret.
And it is blacker, y'all. It just looks like
the light is like inches away from it right here. But
Scott B just joined the Patreon.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, brother. Get your FLN order in, because I feel like when you order at 12:30, they're going to like sell out super fast.
The lubricant we use is called Boar products, like a pig.
Like
Boar,
Boar products.
B-O-A-R.
It's their gun lubricant and protectant. It is awesome. We used to use 3-in-1 because I'm a gun guy.
I would have given this away already, but I can't think of a trivia question. I need a trivia question for the winner. It's got to be a good one.
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
So anyway, the black is, but the guy who does the coat, he said scratch it and then oil it, and I did, and it goes back black. I don't understand. It is very, very durable, but not nickel boron durable, and it won't have that super slicey slickness. I cut the boxes that the tack bags came in yesterday, and it just was like, it flew through them.
Did you add those new tack bags to the website?
No.
Pick it up and show it one more time for people that have just joined.
It's the same tactical bag.
It's just a camera.
In multicam. So they're in multicam. It's got the metal D-ring on the back, 2-inch belt loops, Molly, 2 patches, made in America, actually made in Georgia. Norcross, I think, where they're.
Do you know how to clean that black oxide?
It's just with regular oil. That's why we like that Boar Products lube, because it cleans and protects. Padded.
Hey Tim, thanks very much for my new sapper.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Gen 2 and striker, great craftsmanship on the blade.
Outstanding. I have on good authority. So that's the new tack bags. They look super good on a plate carrier.
Yeah, you're right, Hunter. I probably should do that. He said we should do the giveaway on YouTube, or Instagram, Facebook, YouTube giveaway, so it's easier to choose a winner at random.
Yeah, we used to do those. We actually need to do those, but we're rewarding people for the lives too.
People that are on these lives, that's a big commitment. You're just watching us talk for
an
hour and a half, 2 hours.
Look, I can't watch the crap that's on TV. If I found somebody interesting on YouTube, I'd watch them live. I mean, I would. I'd rather that than the garbage that's on freaking Netflix now. Sorry, I'm going to get off on a tangent, but...
When will your new website go live?
I don't know. And here's the thing about that. We're making sure it's 100. Did I say that like in Italian? Sure. Anyway, it's perfect before we switch it over. And it's going to be great. What the difference in our web host is, they allow the variants that we can't now. So it'll be super, super great.
Yeah, any glitches or any problems with the website, we're well aware and we want to fix them. It's just so hard. It's so much work.
Yeah, Shopify is really limited on a detailed website, a super big
Adrian says he's been watching since you used to fiddle with the camera. LOL, still here. Oh no, he's talking about the video in the beginning. Our terrible beginning.
I don't know how
5 minutes of fiddling with the camera.
It literally was 5 minutes.
Thank you for hanging in there.
Thanks, brother. Sorry. I am so sorry.
Love your live. Never woke. It will never be woke.
No.
We will never be woke, ever.
No, never. Not even because that saying of go woke, go broke. I care too much about my wife and my kids and this freaking country to deal with that garbage. And I mean, whatever the consequences are for being a moral and upstanding man, I will suffer those.
Liquid gas. Just wondering, what does FLN actually stand for?
Nothing.
FLN. You want to tell the story about
Yeah, here's the story. So we say fast, light, nasty, freaking little ninja, whatever you want to call it. Jared wanted the name of the knife to be the Felon, and I didn't want to do that. We have military and police guys. I don't want to corner those guys. That can get you in some litigatory trouble. If you were in a self-defense situation with something that's already called a felon, I was not going to do it. So FLN is as close as I could get, and
It's like a license plate. Like if you saw a license plate and it said something FLN, you could just figure out.
Yeah, I mean, what did I put as a description on the website?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ed. He said horizontal is better than vertical. I know. I don't know why it was messing up for us. I used to say stay woke a few years ago as a joke. I totally regret saying it now. LOL. Yeah, I know. Why I love doing business with the TKL family. Thank you. Yeah, you never have to worry about that for us. I mean, we're strong Christians, so that's never going to be an issue for us.
Nope.
There's no way. We're not going to bend to that kind of pressure. It's very refreshing to see someone that is a real American.
You know, I don't understand. Sorry, that was Jared Neve. Jared's on my live through my phone. He's just asking some questions about the release.
Tim, what pronouns do you prefer?
Him and her.
Yeah.
Dude. Boy. Girl.
Pretty clear.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Those are the ones. That's pretty simple.
Yeah,
right?
And Shopify do not welcome Metal Tools store. Yeah, Shopify is really it's a shock that we're still on there.
We have had so many people like, how are you guys there? So
Yeah.
we're building the website out on BigCommerce because they are a Texas-based company and they are not that way. So, and I'm saying that way and carefully and until, because we're going to build the website out in the background until we're forced off of our current platform or it's perfect, whichever happens first. So at a fever's pitch are we trying to get everything set up over there. It'll look and feel the same but be much more streamlined. The issue with the grip colors that everybody asks about, that is because the functionality of Shopify sucks. It just doesn't work for people that custom build their stuff. If you sell crap from overseas and you drop ship, it's super good for that. And all the algorithms like it and they promote it more, blah, blah, blah.
Thank you, Gary. He said you guys are freaking awesome. God, family, guns, and knives.
You got it, man. Those are the things.
Friendly, lightweight, nearby. Tool for all your needs.
That's right. Let me see what the official... Jared asked me a question.
Is there a release date for the TS-87?
Oh, okay. We're still on hold with that. I have the steel in hand for the batch of 200 of those. I'm going to try and do them before the end of the year, but what I'm trying to figure out is how many they're going to need to fulfill contracts for military use first, before I can release the batch. That's it.
Yeah, Boar Products, they, I have seen that. That's cool that they show pictures of our knives on there. Rob, you joined the Patreon? I think I just joined the Patreon. I'm not seeing it.
You don't know how to do it.
I already got an ad and post ready to send on Instagram for the FLN from Hunter. Yes, thank you, Hunter. Yeah, Hunter is always posting for us. It's awesome.
Yeah, man, he works hard. Where is it?
Wacko, how am I going to get this question from you without everybody seeing it? I need a good question. Hello, Kelly O'Neill. I can't believe Tim's just sitting here texting while we're
No, I'm trying to find out what we put on the website.
Oh, the...
For the description, I guess I didn't put anything that the FLN stands for. It just means FLN. I thought I had typed out something that I thought was kind of cool, but I think I just deleted it. So that's what I was trying to look for, if we had put what it stood for. But it stands for what you want it to stand for, other than felon. So, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and post it, Wacko. We'll see what happens. I didn't see a name for the FLN. You did have fast, light, nimble, or something.
But I guess I took it off. I was just looking and verifying that. So yeah, that's what it says.
Does anybody have any questions about the FLN? Any other questions about it, or any other questions in general? It looks like we're coming up on our ending. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark.
Whoa, man, that's a long time. And I've got to get ready to launch this stinking blade. I'm getting a million questions.
Oh, I wonder if people know that. What color and model truck does Tim drive? Have you ever said that on a video?
I don't know.
That would be a good question to ask. And Pete's sake had said something about the Marines. We could ask about what you did. I know you said that on an interview recently. What you signed on as. What was it? What's it called? MOS?
Yep.
Somebody already said the answer, but I didn't ask the question yet.
Oh, what, of the truck?
No, y'all, that's not the question. That's not the question for the knife. Hold on, don't. I'll say what the question is, because this has got to be good for a
How many
whole
stalkers
knife.
do we have? Or I guess I've shown it,
But
maybe?
yeah, Black Ford is correct.
Yep.
Mistold.
Yep, F-150.
How to sharpen video on the FLN.
Yeah, I may leave that one to Jared.
Hard to kill, helicopter mechanic. Yeah, y'all are really good
You got
at
it,
knowing
man.
the stuff. Will you be able to put a sharp edge on the top side of the FLN?
Yep, it'll be at a 30 degree. We're
Are
gonna do it the
those
same.
skeletons on the shelf?
No, those are actually something that I built with my son. They're those like little wooden things from Harbor Freight.
No, you built those with Caitlin.
We did one of each.
Oh, okay.
One of each. One's a praying mantis, and the other is a
Yeah, they're like $1 at Harbor Freight.
Yeah. I used to go to Harbor Freight a lot to pick up like stupid stuff that I don't care about that breaks. And
So do you guys not want me to give away this knife on here? Y'all want me to do a random giveaway later and not on here?
That's what Hunter said. That's what he said, and he's almost an employee by now.
Dinosaurs, freelance human being. Yeah, those are dinosaurs.
Yeah, one is a praying mantis and the other is a triceratops. Not real, actual dinosaurs.
We have some people saying do random and do it here for us dedicated viewers.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I like, right?
I think Jared Neves has knives, sharpening vids on the recurve blade. Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, he's going to do one specifically on this one, too.
Yeah, he'd be a great resource for that.
Yeah, 1/2 inch is what he recommends, sharpener, whatever he's going to.
So we're having like 50-50 on random, and maybe we'll have to do a random one and one on here.
Yeah.
Can you afford to do 2?
I mean, I've got 4.
No, but we're not giving away those. We're going to give them away when they come in, like when we finish them, right? The scales with the ring are sandwiched construction. Both scales meeting up in the middle of the scale has the full ring, question mark.
Sorry, it's like Neves is asking me questions and stuff that's like design change oriented.
What?
Yeah. On the edge.
We can't do that now. It's already...
Yeah, we could, but we'll just have to see. I have to see what he's talking about.
Yeah, you're right, Hunter. We do like doing those leading up to big giveaway type things.
Yeah.
But we like to reward y'all too. So I gotta think of a good trivia
You do.
question.
I gotta get some blood sugar because I've been.
Thanks, Todd. He says this is my first live. Came over from Jared's channel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Jared's texting me. Tell him to quit. No.
How much will it cost to sharpen the FLN back edge? It's not. It won't cost.
Well, we were gonna do it for $25 because it's such a pain to freaking do that. It's a lot of work to sharpen those out. But because I neglected to put the drop down in, I guess we're not. I couldn't get it to work.
But you could put it in the notes. What's the blade length on the FLN?
I think we did it at 2 3/4 to make sure it was under 3. I think it came right in at 2 3/4. Let's ask
You
this.
about to measure it?
I'm going to measure it with this
Have
cool...
you ever thought of making a double-edged karambit? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is, Jeff. This FLN that we're releasing today at 12:30. Actually, right when we get off of this live, it's going to go live on the website so you can order. Does anybody need to see the blades again? Is there any new people that need to see the blades again? The new karambits?
This thing is
and
being stupid.
Discussion on the different types. Hunter, what is it? What is it?
2
Hunter
1/2.
said he has a good question. How would you pay for the extra $25 sharpening cost? Are you charging $25 for it?
That's what I was going to do, but I didn't put it on the website. So this first batch, you're just going to work me to death, and you're not going to have to pay for it.
Chance, just join the Patreon.
Thanks,
Thank
Chance,
you.
brother. I'm not getting notifications from Patreon
Yeah, I didn't see that come in.
anymore. Yeah, the last one I got was from Donnie.
Oh, Year Tim went into the Marines.
Oh, yeah.
That might be a good one.
Yeah. I know when that is. That'd be a good one. But what if they know? What if they already know? Whoever posted the question, they already know. And then they're going to win immediately.
Okay, so I said, does anybody else need to see these again? And they said yes. So can you run through while I try to think of a stupid question? Because I'm dumb.
You're not
And
dumb.
I can't think of one.
All right. So here's the first one.
That was correct. Freelance. 99, right?
That's right.
Yep.
So there's the one without the ring. And this is the one without the ring, but with the G10 ring that comes with it to attach it.
And what we were saying earlier is this one is really...
It just melts into your hand. It just completely disappears. And then you can do the punch dagger style forward or reverse. I really, really like that. That's super cool guy stuff. This is a G10 ring that would add to it. So you could have both. And then these two, one in the nickel boron and one in the black of the one with the metal ring. So this metal ring is thinner. So it does get you a little bit better of a grip and not spread your fingers out, and because we could do the heat treat to get it strong enough where that withstands impact. So sharpen down a little bit. Got that nice aggressive jimping inside that thumb well. Very, very nice. I love it. So there's the two.
Any other questions about that blade? FLN NIB non-integral ring with Hades. My choice right there.
Yeah, man. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. I freaking love the thing.
You getting hungry?
Yeah, I'm freaking starving. I mean,
What's everybody doing today?
I would eat on this thing if people wouldn't think it was disgusting, but they probably would because it's disgusting.
How do you order it without the ring? You would just...
This is a drop down. There's a drop down menu, so I'll show you.
Hey, Tim, do you have any lever action rifles?
Yeah, couple. 30. I love them. I absolutely love them.
So Hunter thinks that we should ask where was Tim first stationed out of boot camp. Do you think that's too easy, or you think that's a good one?
That's pretty specific.
But isn't there only like a couple major places that you could be stationed?
No, there's a million little small, and this is a pretty obscure base. You'd have to know.
Okay. All right.
I mean, my permanent...
Hunter, then you're not going to be able to answer it.
Permanent duty station. Man, I mean... Yeah, anyway.
So, you will have... Okay, so we'll make that be the giveaway for the Karambit. You have to... Hold on, y'all don't answer yet. You have to say the exact place. Not just the state, not a city. The exact place where he was first stationed. First person to get it wins their choice of a Karambit, the new FLN Karambit. First person to get it. Andrew Abernathy Pendleton. That's correct, right?
Yep, that was my permanent duty station.
Camp Pendleton. Andrew Abernathy, you got it. Send us an email. You get to choose your choice of the Karambit. It won't be shipping now. It'll be shipping when all the other Karambits ship. So we'll put your order in, and you'll get it when they all start shipping. So you get to choose if you want let me know which one you want. The one without the ring, the one with the ring, and all that stuff. You can look on the website and pick it, and then email it to me, and I'll put your order in. For free.
Yeah.
One.
Free. Free 99.
Oh no. Hunter said New River Air Station is what he said on the live.
Yeah, so the permanent duty station was Camp Pendleton. New River was first out of boot camp.
So is that not right then?
Well, you told him he won for Camp Pendleton. The technicality is New River was where I did my MOS for CH-46 Mechanic 6112. So...
Well, I said where were you first stationed? So is that not correct?
Well, I mean, New River is the first station, but my first permanent duty station was Camp Pendleton.
Uh-oh.
So it's kind of both right.
I think I did that wrong. But you said yeah when I asked you if that was right.
Well, it technically is too, because you already said Camp Pendleton. Yay, you won.
My mom's on here. She said it's right.
Yeah, that's right. It is the first permanent duty station. So, there you go.
All right. Any final questions, y'all, before we jump off?
Any jumping off before we jump off?
Well, no one else said New River.
That's what I'm saying. So it
Before
technically
that,
is right. So
yeah.
it is the permanent. There's a difference, you know. MOS school is different than permanent duty station, awaiting orders, kind of stuff.
Thank you, Hunter, for the suggestion.
Yeah. Sorry you lost.
I know I said he wasn't even going to be able to be in it. Yeah, we'll try to do a random drawing also. Andrew Fabrad said New River there. Nah, you got it.
Yeah.
That's where he's technically.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple final questions. What's the main difference between the FLN and a traditional Karambit?
I don't really know.
Here's another one. What's the air velocity of a European swallow? That's from your friend, Freelance Human Being.
It's Monty Python. Oh man, that's awesome.
Boxers or briefs?
That's so funny though. Yeah, that's Monty Python. So not a lot of people.
All guys like that. Like I don't get the Monty Python.
It's not all guys. It's all old guys.
Well, every time I try to watch it, I'm like, this is the stupidest movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's just so many one-liners, and it's just freaking hilarious.
So all
Was that an African swallow or a European swallow?
Oh, do the sheath beating. Do the sheath beating. We never did that.
Okay. So let's get a striker.
See, even Casey said he loves Monty Python.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not.
Are there any girls that like that?
Probably not. And if they say they do, they're lying. Most likely. That's so stupid. All right, so you're just going to grab it off of there?
Do you want me to do anything? Oh, I need to take it off so you can whack the table? Here, take it off for me. I'll follow you in there.
All right, guys, here's my fat face in front of your wonderful camera. You can unplug the charger. Ta-da! Here we go.
All right,
So,
y'all. We're going in the old shop before we moved into our new shop. It's crazy that we did everything in this small room.
I know, right? Watch out. We blinded everybody. All right, let me turn the radio off. Did you almost die?
So the reason why we're doing this is because some of the striker sheaths can be a little tight at first.
Right.
And actually, if you have a tight sheath, this will work on any of the tighter sheaths.
It's crazy.
Look, everybody's saying my wife hates it. I know, see?
The shelves are so empty because they used to be full of all the sheaths and stuff. So I just been filling it up with like gun stuff.
Girls don't like Monty Python or Blazing Saddles from Rich M.
Yeah, they don't. Either one. So look, because this is such a narrow space, it's really tight. But until you get it broken in, and then where we put this weld. So this one's already broken in, but you just take it and hit it on the back right there, and it'll pop
I do
it
that
out.
like so many times.
You look over at her desk, you'll hear her. She like beats the crap out of them, and then it pops out. And then once you do that a handful of times, it'll be good to go and broken in. That's it. It's really super simple, right?
One more time.
Super simple. You just hit it right there on the thumb release. Don't do it on your wife's good table because it will put these marks on the freaking thing, right?
Everybody's talking about Blazing Saddles now.
Yeah.
Next week's live, we're streaming Holy Grail.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Rosenblatt. Sorry.
No, that was Casey Shelton.
Oh. I just figured it was the same. That's it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You guys have any more questions while we're doing it? I feel like Jared is blowing my phone up. My pocket is never... Nobody texts me this much because I don't text a lot. And that's the only reason that my phone would be vibrating this much. I'm 100% correct on that. Is this possible to do? That was the most recent.
I think we hit 2 hours, y'all.
2 hours! Like, they're getting longer and longer. Did you guys watch the one with Jared?
Yeah, if you didn't see it, we did a live with Jared Neves at
Yep.
Neves Knives
Man,
about the blade.
Yep, we did a lot about the blade. There's a mirror behind there. It's not an actual brick wall. This is the basement.
All right, thank you guys. We're going to jump off here.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Let us know what you want to see next time. We'll continue to comment throughout the day after I release the blades.
Yeah, you got to get on there and release them.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a great Sunday. Next week here, it will be 70 degrees instead of 90. That's awesome. See ya.